Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new episode of the French Teacher Podcast. I'm your host, Julie, French teacher, and today I'm going to explain how to pronounce tous. You've probably noticed that sometimes we pronounce the S at the end and sometimes we don't pronounce it. So, how to pronounce tous? With or without S? How to stop making mistakes when pronouncing tous. The word tous in French can be either an adjective or an indefinite pronoun. It is depending on this role that it plays in the sentence. So the pronunciation of the S at the end will change. So buckle up and get ready to practice. Tous, adjective or indefinite pronoun. Tous as an indefinite pronoun. A pronoun is a word which replaces another word, usually a noun. When tous is a pronoun, it is not followed by a noun. It refers to a set of people or things, and in this context, it means everyone or all things. In this case, we pronounce the heads. For example, we say ils sont venus et je les ai tous vus. They came and I saw them all. By pronouncing the S at the end of tous, because tous is not followed by a noun. It is a pronoun here. Another example, j'ai acheté des bonbons pour les enfants et je les ai tous distribués. I bought candies for the children and I distributed them all. Here, tous is a pronoun that refers to candies. The S is pronounced because tous is not followed by a noun. Additionally, when tous is followed by a vowel, or if nothing follows tous, the S is also pronounced. For example, ils sont tous arrivés. We say they all arrived, pronouncing the S at the end of tous because the next word, arrivé, arrived, begins with a vowel. We also say bienvenue à tous. Welcome everyone. There is nothing after tous, so we will pronounce the S at the end. Tous as indefinite adjective. When tous is used as an adjective, it is followed by a noun. In this case, it means chacun de, each of, or tous de, all of. The S in tous is not pronounced in this case. For example, in the sentence, tous les enfants sont à l'école. All the children are at school. We do not pronounce the S at the end of tous, tout, because tout is followed by a noun, the children. Another example, tous les documents doivent être signés avant la fin de la journée. All the documents must be signed before the end of the day. Here, tous, tout, is an adjective that qualifies the documents. The S is not pronounced because tout is followed by the noun the documents. So I give you some tips for correctly pronouncing tout or tous. A good tip for knowing whether to pronounce the S at the end of tous is to determine whether tous is an adjective or a pronoun. What you can do is observe if tous is followed by a noun, then it is an adjective and we don't pronounce the S. But if tous is not followed by a noun, it is a pronoun and it is pronounced S. The best way to master this rule is to practice with various examples and to correct yourself orally. Let's see other examples to practice, but also check your understanding. Also feel free to repeat the sentences out loud to familiarize yourself with the correct pronunciation. Tous les enfants aiment les dessins animés. All children love cartoons. Observe carefully. I have to say, tous les enfants aiment les dessins animés, without pronouncing the S because tout is followed by a noun. Second example. Vous y êtes tous allés. I have to say, vous y êtes tous allés by pronouncing the S because tous is not followed by a noun. Je fais du jogging tous les matins. I have to say, je fais du jogging tous les matins without pronouncing the S because tout is followed by a noun. Tous les spectateurs ont chaudement applaudi les musiciens à la fin du concert. All the spectators warmly applauded the musician at the end of the concert. I have to say tous les spectateurs without pronouncing the S because tout is followed by a noun. Last example. Ils sont tous là. They are all here. Pronounce the S because tous is not followed by a noun. As usual, there are some exceptions, but I have given you the common rules. Don't forget, more you experience French, the more you know. You have other exercises to practice with the link below. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. I hope to see you soon. Bye bye. À bientôt.